Ward won the light heavyweight gold in Athens, but will start his professional career at 168 pounds. His ultimate target is to get into the middleweight division at 160. He's 13 years younger than his opponent, 2 inches taller, gives up an arm length disadvantage of 2 inches from the armpit to the end of the fist. They both weighed in around 165 pounds. Tonight, Ward has actually lost a pound between the weigh-in and coming into the ring. I don't know if we've ever seen it before. Molina weighs 167. Rules of the bout with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
The Andre Ward Chris Molina fight is scheduled for 4 rounds using rules of the California State Athletic Commission. There is no 3 knockdown rule. The doctor or the referee can stop the fight. In case the cut is caused by an accidental headbutt, we go to the scorecards at the start of the 4th round, and it can be saved by the bell in the 4th and final round only. Jim.
All right, thank you, Harold. Let's go to ring announcer Mike LaBuffer for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and season's greetings from Staples Center, Los Angeles, California, where tonight Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing in association with Goose and Tudor Promotions present professional boxing for your entertainment, sponsored by PartyPoker.com. The first bout is presented in association with Square Ring Promotions. All bouts sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. The 3 judges at ringside scoring this first bout will be Tony Krebs, David Mendoza, and Fritz Zwanner. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Jose Cobian. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Staples Center, Los Angeles, a special 4-round bout. This is in the super middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with gold, official weight 165.5 pounds. Professional record, a perfect 2-0 with 1 knockout to his credit. From Odessa, Texas, here is the undefeated Chris Rocky Molina.
Get after it, all right?
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with gold, official weight 165 pounds. He is the only U.S. fighter to capture Olympic gold in the 2004 Olympiad in Athens, and the first to do so in 8 years. Tonight, he makes his professional debut from Oakland, California. Here is Andre ATF All-Terrain Fighter Ward.
So Molina, you were given instructions, touch him up, come back with the bell. Good luck.
A great moment for the young professional prospect now, Andre Ward. He looks certainly more like a middleweight than a light heavyweight now, and perhaps going down to middleweight is the way to start his career.
Roy Jones, your promotional company Square Ring has anteed up for an interest in Andre Ward. What is it that you saw in him that made you excited about becoming his promoter?
Well, when I saw Andre, it just reminded me a lot of myself in the old days, and because my company has him, I'm going to stop right here that you go ahead and talk to Larry, but he did remind me a lot of myself, so I'm going to go and enjoy the fight, and y'all do your thing, all right?
All right. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate that.
Stop.
Larry, he told us yesterday that he knew he might be in against somebody who was awkward and who would try to rough him up and take him out of his amateur background, and already that turns out to be the case.
Yeah. Molina is
I'll get you out of here.
Tough hombre, an ex-con who got a late start into boxing. Obviously knows what the game is here against a fighter many people are looking to develop into something special, perhaps.
Oh, a left hand lands for Ward, and he knocks Molina back into the ropes with that one. One of the things that impressed critics about Ward at the Olympics, aside from the fact that he came out of the very iffy American amateur boxing structure and won a gold medal, is that he's versatile as a fighter, seems to be able to go forward or backward, and can hit with either hand. And he lands a left and a right there, and Molina shows the damage.
Having not seen Ward at this level, I don't know if this is his natural style or if he's gotten a little bit hyper for his professional debut.
Box.
Well, there's blood on Ward's right eye. He took a good look at it before going back into action. And now it appears that if there's blood in there, it must be coming from Molina, but
Stop.
whatever Ward was looking at on his glove, maybe it wasn't blood.
No punches.
Maybe it wasn't blood.
No punches. I said stop.
2 minutes into a very rough debut as a professional for American Olympic gold medalist Andre Ward.
Break. No. Stop.
Of course, this is the first time for Ward to have fought without headgear, the first time that he's fighting with the smaller professional gloves, maybe because Ward's fighting without headgear for the first time. Molina appears to have flirted with headbutting a little bit. There's a huge left hand by Ward, very quick. Molina gets up in a hurry, but his knee was on the canvas, so that's the first knockdown of Andre Ward's professional career.
And it came as he switched to southpaw with a straight left hand.
No.
Wild swing by Molina before he falls to the canvas on his knees.
Listen to the bell.
And Ward clips Molina with a left hand. Referee giving Molina the benefit of the doubt. Round one comes to a close. Should be a 10-8 round for Andre Ward, who knocked Molina down.
No. You're shaking dust now. Okay, that's illegal.
All right, good enough. I can't, my legs are tight. I can't. I'll do it, fuck it.
Just relax.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Deep breath. Get out. Deep breath. You gotta
I'm out of
believe.
shape, man.
You can see how excited that Ward is in this fight. Overexcited, perhaps. And you also heard his opponent virtually want to quit in the corner, saying he wasn't in shape.
I believe the quote was, "Damn, my legs are tired." Ward runs out and fires a left hand to start the second round. Molina's trying to intimidate Ward with tough guy stuff.
No talking.
Second knockdown of the fight. And again, Ward firing the left hand out of the southpaw stance.
Hey, you okay? You okay?
The interesting thing here, Jim, is that Ward has described himself.
Referee Jose Cobian decides to stop the fight. Apparently, he didn't get the answer he wanted when he asked Chris Molina if he was okay. And to the shock of Molina and his corner, the fight is stopped, and Ward has a second round TKO.
I was about to say, Jim, the interesting thing here is that Ward has described himself as a Mayweather, a Jones, somebody who wants to be a boxer and control things. Maybe he will down the road, but his instincts out there seem to say, I have such good reflexes, I want to get at this guy as fast as I can.
So Andre Ward not getting much of a chance to show his obvious technical superiority against an underprepared opponent. Instead, it becomes a wild brawl from the get-go, and here's a look back at what finished the fight here in the second round. Ward with a straight right hand after having landed most of his damaging punches earlier with the left hand. And Molina apparently having difficulty recovering from one punch in the area of the eye. At this point, he gets up. And referee Jose Cobian, not satisfied with the answer there, stopped the fight. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars on the TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jose Cobian calls a halt to this bout. The official time, 40 seconds of round number 2. The winner by TKO, winning his professional debut, Olympic gold, the American Dream, ATF all-terrain fighter Andre Ward.
Final CompuBox numbers on the 1+ rounds of this fight. Ward landing 21 out of 47 against 4 out of 40 for the totally outclassed opponent, Chris Molina. It was a nervous-looking effort in some ways, but a successful one as Andre Ward has gotten his first professional victory under his belt. You saw one of the